What's up, Scentsy fans? It's Patricia, and today we are covering the fourth installment of the catalog scents for spring and summer 2022 with Scentsy. It's the big category of fresh, lots to cover. Scentsy describes fresh as from the spa to the beach to a sunny meadow stroll. Includes notes like fresh air, linen, lavender, mint, and just cut grass. So we have a lot of scents to go through. There's 20 in total. Let's get started. The first bar I have is Aloe Water and Cucumber. This is a bestseller. Scentsy says, aloe water, cucumber, palm frond, and pineapple nectar are oh so mellow. So this is one that takes people by surprise because by those notes you think it's going to be weak, and it's an excellent performer. I would say at least medium. Some places it might read medium plus. Some it might be medium, just shy of medium. But this one is a good thrower. It really spreads. And it's nice and fresh, it's clean, it does feel like a little bit spa-like, and it's sweet. I think that pineapple helps that along. So this is also available in cleaning products. This is a top seller for a reason, very well loved. One that's been around for a while that's also a bestseller is Amazon Rain. So this one is described as set off on a rainforest romp, swirling with sweet notes of melon, orange zest, coconut milk, and sultry night blooming jasmine. So this is a complex blend, and I think that's why most people like it. It's different. You get a little bit of that jasmine for sure, but it doesn't read overly floral that you'd put it in the floral category. You're getting a little bit of everything, and it's a very sweet, bright, fresh scent, pretty in nature, and you can tell there's a little bit of citrus in there. So this is really nice. This used to be available in a lot of products, and oddly enough, I've just started using this in retired body care line, and I'm in love, so I'm kind of kicking myself for not getting more, but it is what it is. All right, the next one is Atlantic Air. This one is a really nice scent, a refined veil of ocean mist, sea salt, and white orchid. If you know me, I'm not huge into oceanic and sea salt type scents, but this one is a great one because there's a little bit of that floral. It just switches it up, and this smells clean, fresh, airy, and almost serene. This is really nice. If you want something that's going to make your house smell like a nice background, fresh, clean scent, then this is one to pick up. It's kind of one that's now delegated to spring and summer. It used to be year-round, but it's a really good scent, a good solid scent, and it's about a medium to light medium. So, all right, the next scent we have is By the Sea. This is also a bestseller. This is one of my son Ryan's favorite scents. Scentsy says, the scent of ocean air wafting through dewy seaside grass. So there's a sweetness, and you can definitely get like a driftwood, and there's an oceanic scent. I bet you there's a little bit of background florals in here too. This is nicely done. I didn't used to like this scent at all. I remember my first 2 6-packs that I bought through my consultant. This was the only one I messaged her and said this was the only one I didn't like, but I obviously still melted it. But slowly over time, I've been coming around and coming around. So always give your nose a chance. It may change over time. This is nice and fresh, great in a bathroom, but it's strong enough to go elsewhere. So keep that in mind. And a lot of times, remember, bestsellers are bestsellers for a reason. Good ones to try it. All right, the next one is Clean Breeze. Vibrant blue packaging on this one. Scentsy says white florals with a touch of spring. This is the scent of fresh, clean laundry. So this one is nice and strong. It's assertive. It reminds me a bit of like wet clothes or laundry detergent, liquid laundry detergent. Yes, I did have a brick of this that was an old brick, and I finished it off, and I kind of, I burnt out a little bit on it. But I'm looking forward to giving some of these laundry scents a try, especially as spring kicks into gear. Here in Canada, we're having a big snowstorm today, but when it's kind of transitioning from winter into spring, I really like warming, fresh, crisp, clean laundry type scents, and I don't usually gravitate to those type of scents, but that time of year I do. So this one is probably a little bit more of a favorite than the last one for me. This is Clothesline. It says crisp greens, orange flower, creamy violet, and white wicker basket will let you savor the scent of just washed laundry. So to me, this smells more like a dryer sheet. That intense smell that you get from a dryer sheet, like a traditional bounce type of dryer sheet, that's this to me. This is very strong. This is probably one of the Scentsy scents that is the strongest that they've ever made. So if you're looking for a strong scent, maybe to cover up litter box odors or something like that, this would be a good choice. If you're looking for something for an open layout with tall vaulted ceilings, definitely give this one a try, especially if you like laundry-based scents. All right, the next scent we have is a new release called Coconuts for Coconuts. So Scentsy describes this as an ocean breeze weaves along a coastline lush with wild coconut and tiare flower. So this has a bit of coconut and it has the floral and an oceanic like freshness. Doesn't smell like sea air to me, like salty. It just smells like a sweet, fresh air type of scent with some coconut. And the coconut combined with all those things, it kind of reads like a suntan lotion base. But not an overbearing one, kind of like a medley. It's very nice. I really like this one. And it did really well in my son Drew's room. So I think medium zones this would excel. In a big area, it wasn't quite as strong as I would like, but it still was noticeable. So I would suggest medium zones for this. And if you find it's too strong there, move it to a bigger zone. But yes, I really like this one. I hope it does well. So that's Coconut for Coconuts. All right, the next one is a bestseller. I don't have a bar, but it is the Orange Wax of Coral Waters. It says lush nectarine blossom and peony bloom alongside bright, clear coral waters. Yeah, and last year when I smelled this, I remember it smelled like a laundry-based scent that was mixed with something vibrant. So it says here, nectarine blossom and peony. So yes, it does smell floral as its base, but I also almost get like a tropical, almost like an orange in the background. Maybe it's the wax playing tricks with my brain. But yes, this very much read a laundry-based scent to me last year, and they brought it out in laundry this year, so it wasn't too far off the market. I'll be interested to try this in laundry. I probably won't pick it up anymore in wax, but I'm going to definitely pick it up in laundry and give it a try. So for strength, I remember maybe it was medium to medium light, a little bit lighter than I was expecting, and probably average longevity, so that's Coral Waters. The next one we have is a new release. It is Daydream Oasis, a pretty light green colored wax. Scentsy says, lose yourself in sweet melon and visions of luminous pear leaf and water lily. So there's a lot of melon scents this year. Yes, this is a very sweet scent. I think if you like the scent pear blossom and cucumber, iridescent pearl, palm trees and ocean breeze, even aloe water and cucumber, you want to definitely pick up Daydream Oasis to give this one a try. This one is sweet. Sweet and pleasant, a little tiny bit, almost like a body lotion kind of feel. So that one is good. I'm looking forward to trying this. I can't comment on performance because I haven't warmed it yet, but that is a nice, pleasant one to my nose. Daydream Oasis. So the next one we have is French Lavender. So this one says pure herbal fragrance of wild lavender from the hills of France. And I don't like lavender very much, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, this smells like a little bit of a herbal soapy lavender to me. It's usually people say light in intensity. For my nose, it's probably about a medium just because I'm a little bit sensitive to scents like this. Yeah, it's not for me, but it is very fresh. It almost reminds me of, I have a mixed thing of herbs downstairs that I use in cooking, and I feel like there's a little bit of lavender sprigs in there, but I doubt it, but that's what it smells like. It's quite herbal to me, so French lavender. All right, the next one we have, I do find is a light scent. For most, it is Iridescent Pearl. So this one says, lustrous layers of ripe, juicy mango and apple blossom wind down with tranquil water lotus. I don't think I get a lot of mango from memory. Maybe a little bit if I close my eyes. I can smell more mango, but sometimes the color will throw you off. This is pretty, but man, is it light. Like you probably should stick to bedrooms or like small bedrooms or bathrooms for this, but very pretty scent. So I'm surprised this one came back as many times as it has, but there must be a lot of fans out there. So it's Iridescent Pearl. That one, I think this is season 3 for that one. All right, the next one I don't have in bar or tester form, but I brought out my brick and it's blue. It's Jammy Time. So this one says, drift into dreamland with baby freesia, lavender, and sweet pea. And I've said it before, this scent reminds me of my sister. She really likes it. And we warmed it on a trip, and now I have a positive scent memory because, again, this has lavender, and I wasn't crazy about it when I first started in my Scentsy journey, but now I have come around. Yeah, and it's very relaxing to me. It kind of makes me feel grounded. And I can see why people want to warm this when they're going to sleep, because you're going to have sweet dreams laying in bed you're all warm and cozy with your favorite blanket, your nice fuzzy PJs. And you can smell this in the background, very nice. And I must say that is probably one of the best value scents I find. When I say that, I mean it's fairly strong and quite long lasting. So 2 thumbs up for Jammy Time for performance. All right, the next one, I recently sold a bar, so I don't have it. It is Just Breathe, but I do really like this one. So Scentsy says, breathe deeply as soothing eucalyptus, zesty lemon, and a medley of mints, comfort and rejuvenate. And I do like mint scents quite a bit. And the lemon is really nice with the mints. I don't get a lot of eucalyptus, but you can definitely smell it. The mint is very vibrant, and I feel like the eucalyptus takes a slight backseat to that. So if you're scared, maybe give it a try. This one's very dry. This one's really dry. Yeah, I really like Just Breathe. It's about a medium performer for me. And I highly suggest it for bedrooms, bathrooms. Wintertime is really nice, but it's just an uplifting, airy scent. So if you clean your house and you put that in and someone came over, they would just think, wow, this person has really got their act together. That is Just Breathe. It kind of gives you that fake out. All right, the next one I have is Lavender Cotton. This one is described as find your magical moment in purple lavender, soft cotton, and daisy blossom. Now this one is a long-lasting scent from my memory. This is available in laundry. I'm not a big fan, but it's a little bit of a sweet scent with that lavender. So it's a little bit better for me. I like it better than French lavender, but it's not one that I would pick to warm or pick in laundry. But if you are someone that likes like a gentle cotton with a somewhat of a sweeter lavender, not sweet, but sweeter than French lavender, then maybe this might be good for you. Definitely a good value scent in my opinion. That's Lavender Cotton. Alrighty, the next one is Magnolia Linen. I love this one. So Scentsy describes this bestseller as sun-washed linen dances in the breeze amid a garden of magnolia and honeysuckle. And if you remember, when I warmed this, I wasn't expecting anything. I put it in my daughter's room for the first time. I walked in maybe 2 or 3 hours later, and I opened the door and I was just like hit with the smell, and my brain was like, what is this? I had to remember for a second, and I described it as I heard the angels sing, because this is phenomenal. I really like this one. But I don't reach for it often because I'm not, like, I don't tend to reach for laundry-based scents very often, but when I am in the mood, this is one that I'd reach for. So this is somewhat a more floral version of Clothesline. If you like Clothesline, you're probably gonna like this if you're okay with a little bit of pretty floral. I can't tell you if it's magnolia and honeysuckle per se. I just know it's a sweet floral mixing with a laundry-based Clothesline type scent. I love it. It's very good. I'm so happy that they brought this out in laundry. I'm going to definitely be picking it up. So that is Magnolia Linen. All right, the next one I really like as well. It was a new release and now it has made its way back. It is Make a Splash. So this is a bestseller, so good for Make a Splash. It says dewy melon and fresh green apple. Dive into refreshing turquoise waters. This is a strong scent, open concept worthy. Yes, it doesn't even really smell like it's going to be open concept worthy, but it definitely is. It's sweet, it's tangy, it's green and fresh, all rolled into one. I don't really get a lot of aquatic, but I definitely get green, sweet, apple, tart, melon, sweet, fresh, green. There you go. Make splash. All right, the next one is Newborn Nursery. This one says fresh, clean, and powdery. This dreamy scent evokes memories of cradling your little one. So basically the scent to think of is baby powder, because that is what this is. It smells like baby powder. It's very strong, very strong. So if you're gonna warm this in a baby's room, you could do a few things if you found it too strong. You could use less wax, like say half a cube. You could switch to a lower wattage warmer, such as a 15-watt glass or an 8-watt element to lessen the throw, and you'd still get that effect without the intensity. So there's lots of options if you pick this up and you're not sure about the intensity. Either try less wax or try a lighter warmer. All right, the next one we have, Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. You'll see the Scent of the Month sticker. This used to be a Scent of the Month. Bright palm leaf and fresh coconut water sway to the rhythm of an ocean breeze. So it's funny, when I do my Scent of the Month videos, I try to do first sniffs, and I remember smelling this and loving it right from the get-go. This is my kind of scent. I find I only get about a medium to medium light, and sometimes I want it stronger. So I can't warm this in my open layout. I have to warm it in bedrooms or bathrooms or like medium to small spaces. But this is really nice. I love this one. It's almost like everything you imagine about summer put together in a beautiful, sweet, gentle, fresh air fragrance. There's sweetness from, I feel like a little bit of everything. I love this. I love this. So for longevity, I would say maybe it's about average to slightly above. I haven't had many issues with that, but except for I sometimes wish it was stronger. All right, the next one is plenty strong. It is Pink Cotton. So this one is described as find your fantasy on a cloud of clean cotton, swirled with fruity pink berries and vanilla sugar. So this is kind of like a laundry met fruit, like a sweet fruit with a fuzzy laundry. Yes, it's different. It's kind of like a nice change of pace because you're not expecting. And when you put this in the warmer, it took me by surprise the first time I warmed it. I was very impressed with the performance. It was strong and it seemed to go and go and go. So, and I loved it on scent appeal once I warmed it. So that is Pink Cotton. Really suggest giving this one a try. It's in the laundry and it's not as strong in laundry as you think, but in wax, very strong. All right, our last fresh scent for this video is Shoreline Drive. This is a new release. Scentsy says, take the scenic route with dewy greens and passion flower as sea mist guides the way. So I've warmed a bit of this. Yes, it reminds me quite a bit of Sand Swept, a little bit of By the Sea, and a little bit of Make a Splash. So it's a little bit stronger than Sand Swept. So it's kind of got that sea salt, cool, fresh feeling. But at the same time, it's got the dewy greens. And what else did it say? Passion flower. So a little bit of sweet florals in there as well. Yeah. So I think if you like I said, By the Sea, Make a Splash, or Sand Swept, or a combination of those, then you might really want to pick up Shoreline Drive. Intensity is about a medium, and it seems about average duration for me. So pretty good fresh scent. I think this one will probably stick around. So if you ask me, Patricia, what are some of your favorite fresh scents? So I picked, I think, 6 to share with you. I tend not to reach for a lot of fresh scents, but if I'm in the mood, this is probably ones that I would prefer to melt. So it would be Just Breathe, Magnolia Linen, Pink Cotton. That one goes in my club when it retires, just because of its performance. It's phenomenal. Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. And I put these kind of tied because, like I said, I've kind of rediscovered these 2 scents. They're great and they're bestsellers for a reason. Amazon Rain and Aloe Water and Cucumber. And I love them in other products as well. So let me know what your favorite fresh scents are. Maybe pick 4 or 5 and put them down below. And that will help other viewers kind of get an idea of which scents are popular and worth giving a try. So next video we have to look forward to is a combo video that includes the woods category, bakery, the spice, and all the licensed scents. So it will be a slightly long video, but we'll wrap things up with video 5. And then the next day after that, the new catalog starts. So thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I'll see you guys in the next video.